Hello everyone. Welcome to the final week of VBLS. Thank you for joining us this evening. We hope you've enjoyed your meal. Of course, this wasn't really the meal. 7 weeks ago, I uploaded a draft analysis, and on the bottom I had these numbers here, this sequence of numbers. I don't know if anyone thought it was a clue, or just something that I accidentally left in the bottom there, or something that came with the template, but it might have been important. 66767766666 is 11 digits long, and the team has 11 members. Add them all up and you get the number 70. There are 7 weeks in a season, 4 Pokemon come to every game, and there are 2.5 games per week on average. Multiply 7 times 4 times 2.5 and you get 70. 70 instances of Pokemon hitting the field per season. 66767766666. 11 team members, 70 appearances. Steve Monty Scott, last season, ran a challenge that was effortlessly exciting. He said, I'm only going to click any move during one set per season. So after I've used Protect, week 1, I can't use it on that Pokemon for the rest of the season. Limiting his move options forced him to be creative and come up with unexpected builds. It reinvigorated the love of Draft League in him. I wanted to do the same challenge, but I thought everyone in VBLS would know that I was doing the challenge. What if I did something else? What if instead of limiting the moves, I limited the Pokemon themselves? A Balanced Meal is the title of this season. I have decided for this season that each Pokemon is going to be brought to a set of 4, a game within the set, an equal amount of times, or as equal as I can get. So with drafting, there's going to be some challenges. 1, I drafted Pokemon between 7 and 14 points, not just because I thought it was an interesting way of building, not for the challenge of that in itself, but also because if I drafted Thundurus at 22 points and only brought it to 6 or 7 games, that's the other, 63 that it's not hitting the field? That's not acceptable. Is that really right? I don't know. The math there isn't right. But it's still leaving your best Pokemon on the bench for a lot of the season. Because every week, I'm only bringing 6 Pokemon out of my 11, and every set, I'm only bringing a subset of those to each game. If I have to balance them all out, that means if I get a 22-point Pokemon, I also have to get a 4-point Pokemon, and I have to bring the 4-point Pokemon the same amount of times. So I had to draft specifically. Not only did I take Pokemon between 7 and 14, but I also drafted Pokemon that could fulfill roles. If I used Hatterene for all 6 to 7 of its appearances, I wanted to have another Trick Room setter, just in case I came up against a week where Trick Room felt really good. Same with low-tier specific support. Redirection and Fake Out perform similar roles of protecting a Pokemon to get a move off, such as Trick Room or a setup move. I needed Fungus and Morgrem to be able to cover both of those roles, and I have 2 Intimidate users, just in case I really needed Intimidate, but Tauros had been used too much. Plus, I needed my Pokemon to be able to work with all the other Pokemon on the team. I made a matrix of each Pokemon and how they would work with any other Pokemon if they had to go together. Orthworm has 4 different Pokemon that can click Earthquake next to it. I have 4 different options to go fast between Prankster, Unburden Hawlucha, Rain Dance, Basculegion, and Kilowattrel, just in case I need to go fast and the Pokemon have already been used up, or I need to save them for a future week. Week 1 versus Void. I brought these 8 Pokemon. Already, Kilowattrel, Basculegion, and Hawlucha had 2 Brins. The next week, Mudsdale, Goodra, Fungus, and Hatterene came to both sets with completely new Pokemon between the first 2 weeks. Next, I brought Gudra to all 3 games, as well as Morgrim, and Mudsdale to 2 of them. You can see 2 Mudsdale, 2 Gudra, 3 Gudra here, and 2 Hatterene. Some of these Pokemon are already getting up in there, and it's only week 3. Versus James, I brought a totally new set of Pokemon. Basculegion is back, Mudsdale is back, but after week 4, Mudsdale had reached its limit. I needed to start fitting in Fungus, Morgrim, and Hawlucha into the game plans more. This week, I brought a whole bunch of different Pokemon, but it was able to work versus Braff. Orthworm finally hit the field, and Tauros reached the end of its run with my team. Week 6 versus Steve. Things were getting rough. I needed to bring Stantler, because it had only come once versus Void, I believe. Yeah, once versus Void, and once versus Braff, and it had a lot more work to do. I saved Orthworm as well, but didn't bring it game 2 versus Steve. I thought Orthworm was going to be my key to playing Steve, but because my team had been manipulated so much that I had to bring both Fungus and Stantler to this game, Stantler didn't have an Eviolite, which forced me to bring Choice Scarf, which forced me to bring a meme team and lose. But I got Basculegion and Kilowattrel to their limit. At this point, Basculegion, Mudsdale, Kilowattrel have come to 6 games. Tauros, Gudra, and Hatterene have come to 5. Morgrim, Orthworm, Fungus, Stantler, and Hawlucha each have 1 to 2 games left to reach the 6 to 5 limit. I didn't actually have 70 games this season. I had fewer because a lot of my games ended up going to game 2, more than I expected. Most of my sets ended at game 2, getting dumpstered by Steve and James, dumpstering a few people myself. With 8 more to 12 more brings, Morgrim, Orthworm, Fungus, Stantler, and Hawlucha each only have to hit the field once to reach 5, except for Orthworm, who happens to be the core of my strategy this week. So, are we going to be able to do it? Are we going to be able to bring Pokemon to an equal amount of games? Not just being on the team of 6, but being on the 4 that hit the field across the season. This week, we're having leftovers. 3 NFEs, so I have to bring non-Eviolite items on both Stantler and Fungus. I'm going to try to make it work, but it is tough. We have a very silly set on Stantler this week. We're taking on Zero's Gal, who has Trick Room and Sunroom team. With Imprison, I can imprison the Shadow Ball from Fluttermane, making Stantler resist... it was immune to that move anyways, making Fluttermane only able to use fairy moves. Which is going to be good for Pokemon like Fungus and Orthworm, who are coming this week, who resist the fairy moves. We also have Imprison Trick Room with the Covert Cloak, just in case the Berserker tries to fake me out, or for other secondary effects, and to prevent Cresselia from setting up Trick Room. Fungus is here as well, needs to hit the field once, just like Stantler, and Fungus is my other Trick Room answer. If Zero's Gal gets Trick Room set up, Fungus is actually faster than Torkoal in Trick Room and can set up Rain Dance or Spore before it goes. I do have Focus Sash on Fungus because the Eviolite is on Morgrim, and if they happen to run Torkoal with Iron Ball or Room Service, Fungus will be going second, and I still want to be able to get off the Spore or Rage Powder. Here's the rest. Okay, all of these Pokemon have to hit the field. Orthworm is the core of the strategy. Body Press is okay here. Iron Defense wasn't great, but Heavy Slam is really good. And with Terra Fire, there are no Pokemon that can hit Orthworm for super effective with their stab from Zero's team. They don't have a Water type or a Rock type. And obviously Orthworm is immune to ground. The biggest weakness that Orthworm has this week is Fluttermane's Shadow Ball, which is why we are imprisoning it. We also have the Morgrim-Hawlucha combination. Morgrim is going to be able to set up Light Scream for Orthworm, but will also be able to do the swagger acrobatic stuff with Hawlucha. Encore on Hawlucha hopefully will be useful. No, that's what I have. Hopefully will be useful. Might also swap that over for Taunt to taunt the Cresselia. I don't know. I thought about this team a week ago because I was just trying to figure out what I could do with these Mons. It's all based around Terra Fire Orthworm. That's the team. And Zeros has sent me the challenge. See, if Hawlucha's Encore, and now I'm thinking if that's actually what I want to bring. So if Cress is Mental Herb, then Taunt on Hawlucha wouldn't matter, but I think we're gonna make it Taunt, just because we might need it. Encore. Just look at the Hawk Talk one more time. Oh, it's loading so slowly. Matchup center versus zeros. Who did we want to encore? Scoville and Jumpluff. Yeah, we're gonna go with Taunt. This one's for Jordan. Here we go. Berserker's here. Excellent. No Cresselia. Very interesting. Game 1. Torkoal, Jumpluff, Bombardier. Okay. There's no Trick Room. Is this Zoom Torkoal? Is this Tailwind Torkoal? Interesting. So this is a very Fluttermane-centric game. Imprisoning Shadow Ball might be good. Zero's Gal is probably surprised as to the Pokemon I'm bringing, as a lot of my opponents have been. Oops. Reg E. Oh, Reg D. Reg D. This is Zero's. Game 3. Good luck, have fun. What do we see? What do we see? Fluttermane versus Orthworm. I think game 1 we're just gonna do the funny. Orthworm has to come, and we want one of Stantler and Fungus. Fungus looks really bad here, actually. But Sash is good. I think that's more valuable than Stantler. We will imprison Shadow Ball game 2. Alright, let's do it. Fluttermane, Crocodile. Interesting. I've been intimidated. Interesting. Do I still kill Fluttermane with Acrobatics at +1? Oh, big time. Yeah. +1 with no item? Can I do no item? Can I leave it empty? I don't want to... Okay. They could protect. This play might be obvious, but I think we're just going to have to go for it to make something happen. Would I rather CC the Crocodile? No. This is the play. Swagger Acrobatics. Hits. Excellent. Mirror Herb activates. And it's not Sash. That's all we needed. Orthworm can win. Excellent. Hawlucha and Morgrem have hit the field. They've done what they needed to do. Berserker's here. I have Detect. Do I want to set up a light screen for the Torkoal? I don't need to. Terrifier is going to be very effective. I think my best play is to Foul Play into the Pokemon that might be able to beat Orthworm. We're definitely detecting with Hawlucha. Foul Play is doing more to Berserker and Detect. Hawlucha's looking really well positioned here. It's faster than the Jumpluff and can KO it. Torkoal I have Light Screen for. Now, interesting. Is he going to... Now I'm going to preserve Terra for Orthworm. I think I do want Light Screen, actually. And Detect. Let's see who gets faked out. Excellent. Great. Solid turn. Gunk Shot right into the Hawlucha. Interesting. What is the plan here? Okay. Who's more likely to be able to kill Hawlucha? Berserker or Crocodile? Crook went for Rock Slide and Gunk Shot. Rock Slide did 25 to each. Crook, Rock Slide. Okay. Berserker will be able to kill my Morgrem. Will Gunk Shot be able to kill my Morgrem? Yes. But so will Berserker hit? Who does Hawlucha want to take out? Who's more likely to have Protect on this team? Foul Play Berserker. Close combat into who? Croak or Berserker? Berserker. Torkoal comes out. Okay, nice switch. We weakened Eruption, which is good. Gunk Shot misses. Oof, I'm so sorry. Oof, I'm sorry. We can Foul Play Torkoal and CC Crook. I expect that Crocodile may go for a Terra here. No. Wow. Let's turn on Do Not Disturb. Okay. Well, I don't want to say GG yet. I think everything matters for me. Let's switch into... No. No. Let's just Foul Play. And CC. Okay. It's Choppleberry. Nice. Good to know. Ironhead kills Halucha. That's fine. And we pick it up. Good round. Oh, okay. We only need to win one more, and we're good in playoffs. Okay. Let's go over the doc. VBL Season 10 data. This game versus Zero's Gal we brought. Morgrim. Orthworm. Fungus. Halucha. Halucha did amazingly. And now Morgrim, Fungus, and Halucha can retire. So I am doing Pokemon that were brought, not specifically that hit the field. But, you know, still a challenge, all right? GLHF. So I'm in a really, really good spot. No Trick Room is really good. They didn't bring Bombardier or Jumpluff. Do we want to set Trick Room? No. What's the other lead option? So I can now bring Gudra, who wasn't in the original slide, but is good. If I bring Orthworm, Stantler, I can bring Gudra. And I might want to. I think I still want Light Screen, actually. God, I could just lead Orthworm. And just take out Flutter Mane turn 1. How much is a Flutter Mane Shadow Ball doing to my Orthworm with max Spit F? A whole lot, but not with Light Screen up. Do I lead Stantler and Orthworm? Do I lead Stantler and Morgrim? Stantler has Cloak. It has Protect. Oh, I really want to imprison Shadow Ball. Do I want Stroganoff or Nachos? If I'm bringing Morgrim, Halucha's pretty good, but they can show me their response. I don't know if they even have one. Let's do Morgrim. Morgrim Stantler? There's no damage there. I need somebody to die if I do that. Do I just go Stantler and Orthworm? Do I go Stantler and Halucha? With Orthworm Morgrim in the back? Back Morgrim seems reasonable, actually. Do I not bring Gudra? We can leave Gudra on the bench. Okay. This is an interesting play. Okay, it's Sun Jumpluff. So here's the threat of Sleep Powder. I probably just want to Shadow Ball the Torkoal, right? How much is that going to do? Minimal damage. Shall I taunt the Jumpluff? No, Jumpluff is fast. I'm EV'd to outspeed a jump bluff not in Sun, but it's faster. Is it going for Tailwind? I don't think so. Was it going for Sleep Powder? Yes. Do I want to switch in Orthworm? Absolutely not. This is just going to be... I'm losing 2 Pokemon here. Shadow Ball on the Torkoal, and Acro and CC the Torkoal. Yeah. Sleep Powder. Sleep Powder hits. It is what it is. 27, nice. It is Shell Smash. Oh my god, that's so funny. Hell yeah. Incredible. Okay, I'm very likely to get slept here. Torkoal with a speed boost is probably going to outspeed my Stantler. So I can't imprison Shadow Ball, unfortunately. Rock Blast is probably going to be good into Torkoal, though. I think we have to attack here. Oh, I have a Mirror Herb! I didn't notice the Mirror Herb proc. Holy fuck. I didn't notice the Mirror Herb proc. Oh my god. I didn't notice Mirror Herb. Lumao. Well, that's fine. The Terra was good. I can fake out and imprison. No. I need Orthworm coming in here to take the Sleep Powder. Ah, but then I get Sleep Powdered again. I don't have Taunt on Morgrem. That sucks. Trick Room. And Fake Out. Yeah. Yeah. Fake Out kills. Good. Good. Fine. Absolutely fine. Trick Room is here. Okay. Berserker comes in. I think we'll just set up Light Screen and let my guys die. Let's Shadow Ball, Jump Bluff, and Light Screen. Who are you gonna fake out? I think I can switch somebody into Orthworm and just get Orthworm going. How much is Orthworm doing to Jump Bluff with Rock Blast? I don't have Rock Blast anymore. I have Body Press and Heavy Slam. Damn. I put on Body Press so I would have a move to hit Berserker. I'm happy with it. It's Chopple on Berserker. Heavy Slam is doing something. So I'll keep you in because you take a fake out. So you can Shadow Ball Jump Bluff probably. Not a lot of damage. Berserker. Yeah, let's just Shadow Ball the Jump Bluff. And switch in Orthworm. Holy fuck with the damage. Sleep Powder misses. Nice. I'm going to Terra Orthworm, and I'm going to Shadow Ball again. And I'm going to Heavy Slam Jump Bluff. Am I going to Coil? I think I'm going to Coil. At +1 attack, that should be enough to kill. How much did Shadow Ball do? It did 17. Yeah, that's about right for this Jump Bluff. I don't know what these fucking EVs are. Shadow Ball did 17. Yeah, it doesn't have this defense investment. So Heavy Slam should kill after a Coil. So Shadow Ball, Terra, Coil. And we have the Lumberry. I brought Trick Room to the Trick House. Coil, perfect. Oh, he's faster. Ah, excellent. Okay, he attacks Orthworm instead of Stantler. I get the damage I need, 66. Get the drop, nice. I can now Heavy Slam the Jump Bluff to not get messed up. Now, do I want Stantler going down here? Or do I want to protect Stantler? I think I want to protect Stantler because I can imprison the Shadow Ball as the Flutter Mane comes in. Cool. I think we might have this with the very spicy Orthworm tech. Protect. Rage Powder, nice. Heavy Slam. Doesn't kill even close. U-turns out. Imprison Heavy Slam. Heavy Slam kills. Heavy Slam kills. I don't need to imprison. They already teared their Torkoal into a fairy type. Heavy Slam always kills. Okay, I don't need to imprison the Shadow Ball. It would be Rage Pattern. Oh man. I can't believe that worked. Holy shit. All you can use is a fairy move, which isn't going to do much, to a max Bidef. 22%? Are you shitting me? Oh man. We'll go for the double. No, we'll go for a we'll go for a Trick Room. We'll go for a Shadow Ball and no, we'll go for a double and we'll Heavy Slam Flare Main. Dazzling Gleam? Oh, are you gonna be able to kill me with a move? No. Okay, nice. Flinch! Don't flinch me! Oh, thank God. Okay. Does Body Press do enough? Oh, I can rest. I have a Lumberry and I can rest. Fake out and rest. Okay. Whew. Scary game. Scary freaking game, man. If that Berserker had Covert Cloak. Whew. Okay. Body Press it to a KO. We'll Foul Play and Body Press. And we brought Halucha, Stantler, Orthworm, Morgrim. Why am I leaving the game? That was silly. Body Press through Choppel. Next one should kill. Ironhead, no flinch. Body Press. GG. Halucha, Stantler, Orthworm, Morgrim. Halucha, Stantler, Orthworm, Morgrim. Every Pokemon was brought to an equal amount of games. And with that, the season comes to a close. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in playoffs.